So today we're going to be talking about Blackheart, which came out on Tuesday. This is going to be a spoiler-free review, and so hey, it's your lucky day, you get a spoiler-free review of an end of a series. What? Thank you to Sasha from Sash Em for sending me this advanced copy. I read it last week and I was just like sitting there like, oh my gosh, I need the rest of the world to read this so I can talk about it right now. I really love this series. It is top 3 one of my favorite YA series that I've read. It's just so good. They're like really awesome, dark action things and just like, you know, good versus evil. It's juicy. Basically, while you're reading this book, you're gonna be thinking, is this person good? Are they evil? Can they be a mix of both? I mean, even Castle has it within himself of like, do I want to be a Fed or do I want to work with Lila? Do I want to do, you know, what I want with my life? Basically, he just wants to just disappear, run away like he usually does, like not in a you know, let me be scared and run away, but kind of like, I just want to be free from all of this. He doesn't want to really please anyone. Like, he doesn't even want to please his mother or his brother. Like, he wants his brother to be happy and things for the most part. Just the character development in the series is amazing. You see him from like White Cat and he's just kind of, oh, I just want to do what I want. I'm a pretty boy. I can, you know, flip my hair and girls will do what I want. And throughout the series you see him mature. You see him he kind of raised himself for the most part. Like, yeah, he had his brothers and they did all sorts of mean things to him. And, you know, he's got his mom who's been in and out of jail. She was in jail at one point at least. And his dad died when he was younger. He's got his grandpa and things like that, which his grandpa doesn't really make that much of an appearance in this one, but he does in a hilarious way. His grandpa is hilarious. Guys, like the grandpa and the mom are like the comedic relief and like a couple other things, but basically those two are great. Basically, the grandfather has a lot of stories to tell and just great. There are some good references in this book. Not references, there's one, I think it's one big reference, and then there are some characters that are named after, I don't know if they're named after other people or what, but there is a Star Wars reference near the end and it is amazing. It is so good. Yulakova, I think Yulakova says it. I'm pretty sure. But it's amazing. It's so spot on, so good. Oh, I get excited every time I think about it. But there's some characters that are named, I don't know if they're named after other, because I know like Holly Black is friends with Cassandra Clare, and there's a character in here named Jace. He pops up like once, like he's mentioned like once or twice in the book, and that's it. But yeah, you see it and you're like, that can only be this character. Like, yeah. I'm not saying that it's referencing the Mortal Instruments series, it's just like there's one character that's like mentioned once and I just thought it was pretty cool. I feel like I'm reviewing and telling you about the story as I go along. I feel like I did that with Red Gloves, so might as well do it with this one. And it's just like, I love the characters in this, like how they're written. Like every character is written so well. I like the dark magic, like what is he gonna do? I almost forgot to mention this and just like, what are you doing, Liz? You're a professional book reviewer, not really. But you're a book vlogger, why would you forget this at all? But I love Blackheart because it keeps you on the edge of your seat throughout the whole thing. Is he going to live or die? Is his mom going to live or die? What is he gonna do about all this stuff? Because the feds, they go and say, hey, you're gonna transform Governor Patton. And, yeah, great. Why would you ask that of a 17-year-old transformation worker? It is so good how it keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's not like cliffhangers after every chapter like Suzanne Collins, but it's like you don't know what's going to happen. There's a point where it's from Castle's point of view, as most of you know, but there's a point where like you get to know as he's doing it. Not even beforehand, but as he's doing it, there's a point where it's just like he's talking to Baron and then he's like, it's like the next, he's like calling him and then the next day and you don't get to hear a part of their conversation. And so that like just, oh my gosh, it rocked my world. So many good things about the series. I was sitting there like, oh, like days after I read it was like, I love this series so much. so, so, so much. And this book is a perfect ending to a series. I have never read a book this perfect of like the end of a series. I've read like Georgia Nicholson where you're just like, is that really the ending? And you read the epilogue of some books and you're like, really? Did that just happen? But with Black Cat, it's just like, whoa. And it kind of, not like, I guess it leaves it kind of open-ended, but not in a way like Forever by Maggie Seabotter, you know, that's a weird ending. But this one was like, you know that they were gonna end up all right. I can't get over that. I really can't do it. I keep looking over here because I'm just like, just think about it. Just think about it, Liz. So good. I would basically sing love songs to this series. I would definitely serenade this book series if I could. I would take it out on a fine date with a nice bottle of wine, a nice vintage bottle of wine. I would do it. So basically you need to go buy this book as soon as you possibly can if you've been reading the series. So, so, so worth it. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh, Audible, they're uploading their audiobook for this on April 10th, which is next Tuesday, and I didn't know that because some of them they upload the day of and sometimes it's the week later. What? But I'm gonna buy it. It's gonna be so good. And I said that on Facebook. I was like, I'm gonna buy the audiobook. And some people were like, do you reread like that? And I'm just like, if it's Jesse Eisenberg, you're gonna read it too, okay? He narrates the whole series, and if you want to do it that way, I would recommend it. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. Just so good. Yes. Okay, that's enough for me. I've been rambling on. This is gonna be like 10 minutes long. What? What is this? Okay, I'm excited. Go read this series. Go read White Cat, Red Glove, and Black Heart, and just bask in it. Tell me what you think of the series. If you've read anything like this that have had crime, magic, dark secrets, and what? I don't know. I love this series so much. Also, nope, I'm not gonna keep going on. I hope you have a great day and keep reading.